Hi, welcome to Mondays with Melissa. Today I want to talk about an individual who does not do any planning. So a single person, they haven't wanted to transfer assets, move assets, set up trusts, or any of the things that we talk about on Mondays with Melissa, but they're going into a nursing home and they're sitting with all of the assets they've earned over their lifetime. A family member would come to us and say, what am I supposed to do? So let's say this individual has maybe $400,000 in assets. So sitting with $400,000, many people might think that this individual just has to pay the nursing home privately until that $400,000 is below the Medicaid resource limit, which is about $31,000, and then they can apply for Medicaid. But that's really a shame because all that money then is spent down. Whereas we could protect a good portion, maybe even half of that money if the person engages in a promissory note plan. A promissory note plan, or a gift and loan, as some people might call it, is really a cost-sharing type of setup where you're paying down a portion of the assets towards the cost of care, but you're also able to protect a portion of the assets. And we tell Medicaid about it. We say, here, Medicaid, this is what this individual gave away. And as you know, Medicaid penalizes people for giving away assets. But Medicaid will only penalize you for making a gift, not making a loan. So we do a calculation which involves the daily rate of the nursing home and also your monthly income. So this is different for everybody. But we do a calculation that tells us that of that $400,000, X amount of dollars can be actually gifted, and that will be penalized, and the other portion would be loaned, and that would not be penalized. Now, for the portion that Medicaid penalizes, they take that amount, they divide it by the regional rate in your county, which here on Long Island is a little over $14,000, and that tells us how many months this person is not going to be eligible for Medicaid, which means they have to pay privately. So how will they pay privately? They will pay privately because each month you're going to repay this promissory note. You're going to repay this loan. When they made the loan to you, you will have executed a promissory note for so much every month. So that amount of money coming back to you every month is what's going to be used to pay the nursing home for the period of time when the person's not eligible for Medicaid. So this becomes like a cost-sharing type of scenario where a portion of the money, yes, is going to have to be spent on care, but a portion of the money can be protected because once that penalty period is over, the promissory note loan should also be paid off, and the gifted money that created the penalty in the first place is still sitting there with that family member, and that's what is able to be protected. And that money could be protected to pass along to the next generation, but it's also protected to be there for the individual in the nursing home for any extras they might need that Medicaid isn't going to cover. So it's nice to be able to have some of that money to the side so it's there for anything additional. There's always a way to protect something. So definitely don't wait to the last minute to ask questions. Call us as soon as you know that somebody is going to need that care, because if they haven't done planning, the sooner you get to us, the more we're able to protect. Put any questions in the comments and we'll see you next week.